All right, when someone passes away, probate's not going to automatically be necessary, right? So we'll get calls, every so often say, "Hey, my mom passed away. I need to go to court. I need to go through probate, right? I need to become the personal representative. I need to become the executor." And my question is always why, right? Because usually, for the most part, probate's going to be necessary to transfer assets. So there's some sort of asset, maybe a piece of real estate, a bank account, financial account, something like that, that was only in the name of the person who passed away. And now probate is the process of transferring it from that person, the decedent, the person who passed away, transferring it to his or her heirs and beneficiaries, the next of kin. If they didn't have any assets that were only in their name, then probate's not going to be necessary, right? Let's say that they rented their house, they rented their apartment, they didn't have a car, and the bank account listed you as the beneficiary, and that's it. Well, probate's not necessary because they didn't own their home, so we don't have to transfer the real estate. There's no car, and you're already going to get access to the money because you're listed as a beneficiary. So just because someone's passed away doesn't mean automatically it's going to go through probate. What you really want to look at is the assets, right? And again, most commonly, it's going to be a piece of real estate. So did they own real property that was only in their name, right? You want to look at the title. Is the surviving spouse still alive, and was he or she still on title? If so, probate's not going to be necessary because when the spouse passed away, the surviving spouse automatically got it. But you want to look at the title, look at the deed to make sure that they're both on there. But if not, if it's just one person and that one person passes away, then yeah, probate's going to be necessary for that one piece of real estate. Are there bank accounts that didn't have beneficiaries, didn't have joint owners, maybe a retirement account, an IRA, a 401k, something like that didn't have beneficiaries on it, right? They opened the account, they never named beneficiaries, or maybe the beneficiary they named passed away before they did. Probate might be necessary for those accounts. Maybe there was a life insurance policy, and the life insurance policy didn't have a beneficiary, or same thing, the beneficiary that they named passed away before they did, and probate would be necessary for that. So even if they have a will, right, and this happens a lot, someone, maybe, again, none of the assets were in their name, or that you've already gotten access to them, you were on the bank account, you were on the real estate, but they had a will. Do you need to go through probate? Probably not. If you've already got control of the assets, you've already, you're on the real estate, you got access to the money. Just because a person had a will doesn't mean you have to go through probate. Again, the starting point would be look at the assets. Are there things that you can't get access to because they were only in that person's name? If that's the case and the person had a will, then yes, we'll use the will, we'll go to probate to assist with transferring the assets. But if you've already got access to everything, then probate's probably not going to be necessary with or without a will, and there might not be anything that you have to actually do.